Hi guys, Daphne here, and I have another massive library haul, and we're gonna count all the books because I don't know how many there are, but they're filling this whole bag and falling. First I have The Rules by Nancy Holder and Debbie Vigui. And this book, as you can see by the nice little labeling sticker that my library puts on, is horror. I did not know this when I got this book, but it is horror. I'm about this far, right there, and I don't know how I like this book. I'm leaning on these books. It's actually a nice thing. I can like go like this, and it's creepy as heck. Like, I have no idea what's happening, honestly. There's like 10 different points of view, and look at the back. It says watch your back. And so I'm scared of this book now, and so I can't leave it lying around the house. Next I have Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl by Jessie Andrews, and this book has been getting great reviews. It is now a movie that I have not seen. I have not read this book. I picked it up in a bookstore, and I started reading it, but then I didn't buy it. So I'm about this far into this book, and it's hilarious. I'm really enjoying this one. I'll probably read this one next, actually. And so I have this one. I also love this cover. Look at this. It's like 3 different stories. And next I have The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon. This is the sequel to The Bone Season. I am very excited to read this book. Let's just say that. The next book I have is Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge, and I just recently read a book by her that I sadly can't remember the title of. That was really short time ago and I can't remember the title. That's not good. But this one, I think based on the cover, I want to say Beauty and the Beast retelling, which I love Beauty and the Beast retelling because that is my favorite Disney movie, and it is beautiful because she loves books. Next I have The Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. I have read this book. Calm down. It's okay. I love it as much as you do. Well, maybe not as much. I mean, maybe you're a crazy fan of Sarah J. Maas. I love her books, but probably not that crazy of a fan. But, I don't remember what happens. Like, honestly, I don't remember. I remember that I was Team Dorian, but that's about it. I have read all of the ones that have been published so far, but the 4th one is coming out or has been published recently, and I don't remember what happens. Next I have the Super Mutant Magic Academy by Jillian Tamaki. And so I read it all in one sitting this morning, and it was such a fun book. I rated it 4 stars on Goodreads. And so it is a graphic novel, as you can see, but I really enjoyed it. It was a nice change. I don't read graphic novels a lot. Next I have The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. I found it on Goodreads somewhere and it looked really interesting. The summary is super short and looks kind of spooky. Cover's really interesting. I can read that soon. Next I have The Girl at the Center of the World by Austin Aslin, which is the sequel to The Islands at the End of the World, which is a book about a girl who lives in Hawaii, and her father end up trapped on one of the islands that's not their home because something happens with energy, and I don't exactly remember what happens at the end of the last one, but I remember it being extremely interesting. So I'll probably be able to catch back up once I start this one, hopefully. Next I have The Ables by Jeremy Scott, and first thing I really noticed about this book is look at the font. It's so tiny. It's really tiny, and just the spacing's really, there's no indentation of the paragraphs. In other books there's usually indentation, but the summary, it says it's about a boy named Philip who he's telekinetic, and he's also blind, and so him and a bunch of other people at a high school with kids who have superpowers have to like save the world. So that's pretty cool. Next I have The Wrath and the Dawn, and I just noticed there was actually a person inside the dots. It's by Renee Adier. I can't do names. I'm sorry. And this is one of those books that has the nice, like, ridging on the thing, and a lot of people said that this is a really good book, and Marie Lu has a review on the front cover, which is always a plus. I don't know what it's about, but I'm gonna read it. Next I have The Martian by Andy Weir, and so many people read this during Booktubeathon. You can tell that this book haul is very Booktubeathon influenced. A lot of people read this, a lot of people said that they loved it, loved it, loved it, and I can always do so with some good sci-fi, so I picked it up. I don't exactly know what it's about, but I'm excited to read it. Next I have Life in Outer Space by Melissa Keel, and I think this is just a super cute, like, romantic comedy sort of light fluffy book. Next I have After the Red Rain by Barry Lyga, Robert DeFranco, and Peter Fasinelli, and this, I think it's sci-fi. It's YA, it says it. That's all I know. Next I have A School for Brides by Patrice Kindle, and I think I've read Keeping the Castle, which is another one of her books. I'm pretty sure I have, a while ago. This book is about a finishing school, and so I thought it would be really fun. Second to last, I have The Fixer by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I love Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I love her books, especially the Natural series. Those are amazing murder mysteries with fantastic powers of the people in them, and so I saw that she had a new book, so I had to get it, and it has come in, and I'm going to read it, and I'm so ready to read this book. Okay, I have to warn you, I have very, very mixed feelings about this last one here. I have a love-hate relationship with these books. It is Maximum Ride Forever by James Patterson. Let me explain something about me and the Maximum Ride series. I was a super fan of the Maximum Ride series. Like, when Nevermore came into the library, I dropped everything and rode my bike to the library and read it there, and that is the only book that I have actually chucked against a wall, because I was so utterly mad about what he was doing to the characters, and why is there a next one? The other one was bad. I don't even understand. But I got it because I don't even know why. I'm gonna read it anyway. Let's just be real here. I'm gonna read it anyway because I loved those books so much. Like, I remember having debates with my friends, like, over dinner at retreats and stuff. Like, we would sit around the table and split into two set teams of Dylan and Fang and just debate about it because we loved those books so much and we felt so passionately about the characters. And then Nevermore came and we were like, what? The what? I don't understand. And so now I have this one and I'm going to read it because why the heck not? But you will be hearing from me more about this book, I assure you. Okay, so after that slight meltdown on my part, I apologize. Anyway, I have my giant pile, I'm gonna count them, 16 books from the library. I was with a friend. She looked at me like I was crazy because I was getting so many books, but the librarians are used to me getting so many books, so I have a nice new stack to read before school starts and to procrastinate more on all the other work I'm supposed to be doing. Yay! And that's about it. Comment, tell me what if you've read any of these books, especially the ones that I have no idea what they're about or like I really don't know anything. Tell me what you thought of them because I want to know going into the book. And I will see you all later. Bye!